The tale of the noble sage and the envious courtier. In a kingdom nestled between the hills, there was a revered sage named Vasudev. His wisdom was sought by kings and commoners alike, and his words were always full of truth and kindness. People from all over the land would come to seek his guidance, for he was known to be a man of great virtue and inner peace. One day, a young courtier named Keshav, who had recently entered the service of the king, overheard some whispers about the personal failings of another courtier, Amrit. Amrit was a man of quiet nature, and though he had many virtues, he had also made some mistakes in his past that were known only to a few. Keshav, eager to prove his worth and entertain his fellow courtiers, began to spread the secrets of Amrit's past. He believed that by revealing the faults of others, he could elevate his own standing in the eyes of the king and his peers. As Keshav continued to speak ill of Amrit, more and more people in the court began to gossip. Amrit, the subject of these whispers, remained quiet and unfazed. His reputation was tarnished, but he chose to endure the shame rather than retaliate. One evening, the king invited the sage Vasudev to the court to offer counsel on matters of governance. The king, curious about the nature of human behavior, asked Vasudev, "O wise sage, tell me, what is the worst thing a man can do to harm his own soul?" Vasudev, knowing the inner workings of human hearts, glanced at Keshav, who was sitting near the king, looking proud of his recent gossiping. He then replied, "There is a great danger in speaking ill of others, for it not only destroys the peace of the one you speak of, but it also brings harm to your own soul. Let me tell you a story." The king and the courtiers fell silent, intrigued by the sage's words. Vasudev continued, "Once upon a time, there was a serpent who wandered into a forest. The serpent, feeling confident and powerful, strayed into an anthill in search of food. But when it slithered into the hill, the angry ants swarmed upon it. The serpent tried to bite and strike, but the ants kept coming, relentless and swarming. The serpent, in the end, was not only hurt by the ants but also trapped in the very place it had once sought to conquer." The courtiers were puzzled. "What does this story mean, O wise sage?" the king asked. Vasudev's eyes were kind but stern. The serpent symbolizes the one who speaks ill of others, who reveals their faults and flaws, hoping to harm them or elevate oneself. Just as the serpent strays onto the anthill and is destroyed by the very creatures it sought to harm, so too do those who expose the faults of others destroy themselves. The venomous words they spread become like the ants, biting and stinging, ultimately harming only the one who speaks them. Keshav, who had been listening closely, felt a sinking feeling in his heart. He suddenly realized the weight of his actions. The gossip he had spread about Amrit had not only hurt Amrit but also tarnished his own character in the eyes of the wise sage. Vasudev continued, "Those who speak of the secret faults of others, without reason or compassion, destroy themselves like serpents who stray onto anthills. Their actions poison their own hearts, and they lose their peace. True wisdom lies in guarding one's own conduct and showing mercy toward others, rather than digging into their past mistakes." The court fell into a hushed silence. Keshav, deeply ashamed, approached the sage and bowed low. "O great sage, I have been foolish. I have spoken ill of others, not understanding the harm I caused. Please forgive me." Vasudev smiled gently and placed a hand on Keshav's head. "It is never too late to learn, young one. The first step toward redemption is acknowledging your mistakes. From this day forward, let your words be like sweet nectar, nurturing the hearts of others rather than wounding them." Keshav, now transformed by the sage's wisdom, went to Amrit the next day and apologized for the hurtful things he had said. Amrit, who had silently endured the gossip, accepted Keshav's apology with grace, for he knew that forgiveness was the true strength of a noble heart. And so, the court learned a valuable lesson. Those who speak of the secret faults of others do not elevate themselves, but rather, they destroy their own peace. Like the serpent on the anthill, their venom only returns to harm them. True nobility lies in compassion, silence, and understanding. This story reflects the profound lesson from Chanakya Niti, teaching that those who indulge in gossip and speak ill of others only bring ruin upon themselves. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.